Yo guys, what's up? First week of school's done. This has been here for a week and a half now, and I'm loving this new room. Love this dorm. It's just, horror stories from last semester are gone. This semester is going to be much better as far as living conditions go. I've been to all of my classes now, and so I have a better idea of what this semester is going to entail. I was just going to share with you guys some of the things that I've done, some of the things I'm going to be doing. Pretty exciting stuff. Monday, my first class was semi-inletting, which is basically the precursor to Stock 1 and Stock 2. Nothing really super fantastically interesting there, nothing really super interesting. The first 3 days of the week is all just, hi, my name is whatever professor said instructor's name is, and then we just kind of went on from there. So semi-inletting was my first day. And then Tuesday, the long day, one of the 2 long days of my week, I had, in the morning, I had conversions. And conversions is taking my Mauser action and rifle parts that I bought at the beginning of my first semester, and we are sporterizing it, which means we're making it, taking it from a military firearm to a custom civilian rifle. It's a very nice rifle. Some of the guys who've been through this school have taken the rifle that costs them $300 and turned it into a rifle that goes upward for $3 grand. So that kind of swing. Lots of work goes into it. The second half of my Tuesday was repair 1, which we started learning about 870s, the Remington 870 shotgun, and how to take it down, properly clean, all that stuff. Brought in some project guns. So that was fun. On Tuesday, my project gun that I brought in was a Enfield Mark III from 1942, I believe. It's actually right here in front of me, and I'll hold that up here in a second so you guys can see what I did to disassemble it. More on that in a second. Wednesday was metal finishing. My assignment in metal finishing that is due next Wednesday is this barrel right here. It's just a 870 barrel or something. That's a Smith & Wesson model 916T, whatever that is. Polishing that to a 320. I've got it to a good 240, 280, 240, 280, 240. I've got it to a good 240, so it's almost done. Then we're going to express rust blue it. Express rust bluing is one of the oldest techniques for metal finishing on a firearm. It's also one of the most resilient to sand, dirt, rain, wind, all the conditions, rust, corrosion. It doesn't corrode very easily. It's a process that back in the day took them upwards of 3 days to properly do, and now we can do an entire barrel in about 3 hours. So I'm looking forward to that. I do that. I will be igniter express rust bluing this barrel next Wednesday. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. I think that's going to be a pretty fun class, pretty easy class. Definitely going to be a lot of fun there. So yeah, that's metal finishing. Thursday was conversions and repair again. And Thursday in conversions, it was like our first real actual work day. In conversions, we started on our bolt handles. This is my Mauser bolt. And when before Thursday, what I had here, like you see how it's bent over here? See how it comes like that? It would have been sticking straight out like that. And what I did is I took a heat sink, which is like a little threaded manual, and I stuck it in this hole so it would preserve my threads. And then I took a rosebud torch, which applies heat upwards of 3,000 degrees, and I applied it here while this was in like a little vise thing, and got this all right here, all this red hot, hammered it over into the said vise so it would make, that shape. And yeah, that's what I did on Thursday in conversions. It was very tedious, and I'm not completely thrilled at how this radius right here came out. It should be a little bit tighter, I think, but I guess once I file on it and shape it up a little bit, it should be fine. I have to file on this and get it to its proper dimensions and polish it by Thursday. And so that's what I'll also be doing this weekend on top of finishing this barrel. Two of the guys in my class, this is the root where the bolt is attached to the, or the bolt handle is attached to the bolt. And some of the guys ripped it out of their bolt. And so they're either going to have to buy new ones or try welding it. Welding may or may not work. We don't know yet. So that's what's going on in conversions. And then in repair that day, we continued learning about 870s. And then I finally got this Enfield apart. Now, this Enfield was given to me by a friend. You know who you are, said friend. If you're watching this video, I just want you to know that it took me approximately 4 hours to get the buttstock off of the Enfield, and I will show you why. Here's the overview of the Enfield. Now, obviously this isn't all the parts, because obviously it's missing a trigger and a bunch of springs and screws and such. I have all those little parts over in a case, but this screw right here goes into the buttstock through that hole right there. And it connects the buttstock right here by screwing in. Now, to get that off, it was sunk into the wood in the stock. I mean, this screw head right here was not being cooperative. I don't think this gun had been taken apart since the last time it was in action, if it ever saw action. So it took me and my instructor. My instructor was leaning his full weight onto the screwdriver, and I had a crescent wrench around the screwdriver, and I was leaning my whole weight into that just to get the screw started turning. And that was after 4 hours of soaking with oil and trying to heat it and grinding down a screwdriver to fit the screw head. And I mean, it's the biggest pain in the butt. It's just, but very happy that I got it apart. That was very good. I'm looking forward to cleaning this. I'm going to clean and oil it, and then I'm going to try and make this my project gun. What I would like to do to it is, I don't have to rebarrel it, the barrel's fine, so I'll just probably polish and buff the barrel out, and then I'll probably reblue it or something. I'm going to sporterize the action, which will be taking off this part right here. I don't know how well you can see it in here, this part right here, where the stripper clip would have gone in, but the stripper clip hole is filled and somebody jerry-rigged a rear sight onto it. It's pretty bad. My instructor laughed when he saw it. He's like, wow, that's pretty rough shape. So that's good. It gave me a lot of practice, a lot of work. I'm very grateful to have it. I'm very grateful to have all the guns that people gave me for this semester. Anyway, Friday was my business class today, which is going to be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And yeah, so here we are. Other than that, you know, some of the things that I will be doing in the future, I will be continuing to work on my Mauser. We'll be polishing the action, we'll be mounting scope mounts to it, we'll be doing a complete trigger job to it, we'll be, what else do we do? Filling up the stripper clip hole, just making it look really nice, basically, what we do in that class. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. If you guys have any questions about anything that I've said, or any questions about the school in general, like if you're interested in coming out here and being a gunsmith, just leave a comment below. This video will also be on YouTube at my YouTube channel, which is Cool Tibbs, I believe. So yeah, go subscribe to me there if you want to keep up to date, and if you miss them on Facebook. Thanks for watching. Toodles.